Yo, people, what you telling me? We're back again for another one, bruv. Another Red Talk, man. And we got a lot to discuss, blood. Man, I'm seeing some more nonsensical quotes from that crackhead manager of ours, blood. What you telling me, Flawless?
I'm blessed, man. You good first and foremost, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro.
Everything
Do you know
good.
what I'm saying? Yeah, man's good, bro. Man's good, fam.
Love that, man.
Yeah,
Large up the chat. Go on. What's the manager saying? Because I've not seen any quotes from him. What's he saying?
man, just chatting rubbish, bruv. Do you know what I mean? The usual bollocks. Like, you know what I mean? I saw it's funny because an interview come up on my algorithm, yeah, and it just said Hargreaves or something like that. I don't know if that's Owen Hargreaves or whatever. Someone sat down with the manager on BT Sport, and needless to say, I didn't watch it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because what's the point? Like, what new is man gonna hear at this point? This pussy has been here for nearly a year. I ain't seen no improvements, bro. So what's the point in listening to what he's saying? However, man seeing quotes, blood. Man seeing mad quotes. Do you know what I'm saying about we're still capable of doing X, Y, Z, and he's still talking about the players. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we collapse, regardless of the experience of the players, you know. Like the past still lingers, but we need to focus on the future. Bro, this player still thinks that we're losing games because when we're under pressure, the same players that have bailed him out many, many times, yeah, are incapable of dealing with the pressure. No, it's because your system is crap, blood.
Yeah, it's dreadful, and you're dreadful, and you're picking the wrong players. And when man start talking like that, you know what did he say? It's the failures of the past. Did he say? This guy like when man start trying to sound philosophical and all this, man sounds like Dumbledore and Harry Potter. It's like, all right, stop, man. It's not that complicated. You just making something that is so simple, so complicated. You are playing our worst players and are also playing them in a terrible system as well. So you're gonna get terrible results. What are we doing here? He's not resigning, by the way, people. He wants his bread, man. Sources insisted the chance Amarin could jump before he's pushed. He's not jumping, man. He's standing.
This is what I'm saying, bro. It don't make no sense.
I'm gonna jump.
This is what I'm saying, and we're seeing quotes of him saying how difficult the Premier League is and that, and how different it is. But bro, if it's different, then why are you trying to do the same things? Why are you trying to do the same thing? Surely, if something's difficult, yeah, you try different methods to be successful, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not fucking, it's not rocket science, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, when man's playing fucking, like, when I was playing the Batman game, I was playing computer games, bro. When that man gets to a point that, or to a boss that man can't kill, blood, it's like, man's not going to keep using the same method to try to kill the boss. Once I realize, you know what I'm saying, the batarangs ain't working, all right, cool, now I need to figure out, all right, what does work? Man, I'm going to keep throwing the thing, like, for 2 hours. Like, bro, like, what are we doing?
But here's the difference, though, in what you're saying there, Rants. You see, when you're talking about playing the Batman game, you want to be successful. You want to beat the boss. He's openly admitting, hey, it's different to the Premier League. I'm failing, but he's not even trying to attempt different things to succeed because he don't want to. He ain't trying to succeed. He don't want to. Nah, he don't want to succeed.
I mean, I'm seeing quotes from his wife and that.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, even his wife's had enough. I told you, man, even his wife's had enough. And that was even before the quotes came out. She must be saying, yo, let's go home. Do you know what I'm saying? You're failing.
What did his wife say?
Brother, let me see if I can find a quote.
What do you lot put? I didn't know his wife said saying.
Yeah,
his wife's even like, this ain't working, and all this type of stuff. He don't want to succeed. He just wants his money, man. He wants his 12 million or 10 million, however much it is.
He's having sleepless nights since he came to England. It's never easy. People need to understand that we're disappointed at the abuse he gets. I asked him, is it all worth it? He said, that's what we signed up for. You see them things there? Man said, that's what we signed up for. Even his wife's like, yo, blood, like, you're failing. It's okay. Let's go home. But even his wife's had enough.
It's like, yo, but man wants the bread. He wants the money. So just pay him his money. Pay him his 12 million or whatever it is. However much the amount is. The fact that his wife's saying this and everybody can see it, by 2 people. And that's the most important people is him and whoever's in the hierarchy who makes those decisions. So everybody can see it. You can see it. I can see it. Every man. Non-Manchester United fans are saying to me, yo, why has he not been sacked yet?
Do you know what I mean? Like, non-Man United fans here, on the one hand, are happy that he's still here.
Yes.
But they're perplexed.
Befuddled, confused, as we all are. It's crazy that he's still here. And again, the fact that his wife is saying that, like, oh, he's having sleepless nights. That's pressure for you, man. I'm telling you. No wonder you having sleepless nights. Leave, but hey, he wants his 12 mil. He wants his money.
Bruv, that can only be the reason why he's still here, my brother.
Yeah, he wants his bread. One second.
Nothing else ain't making sense.
Nothing whatsoever. One second, I'm just switching cam.
Yeah, no worries, bruv. Like, nothing else ain't making sense, bro. So
no. It's not, it's just, again, it's literally, that's why I don't believe the whole he'll resign, but he'll jump before he's pushed. Nah, not in the same thing. And he's not even attempting
but I'm not
to
gonna
try
say
and solve
8
the
million
problem.
quid he ain't jumping nowhere, cuz you know them.
Nah. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Man? I hear it. I'm not just giving up 8 million, but it's like, yo, just have a conversation. All right, let's do the mutual termination.
I would only believe that he was gonna jump if he had something lined up to go to, but the Benfica job's gone now. You know them ones. If he had a job to go straight into, then I could understand why he might dip. You know them ones, to save face. But because he ain't got nothing to go straight into, he's gonna want that compensation, bro. Because let's be honest, he's done so badly at Man United. Teams are not gonna be queuing up to take him, bro. They're not. I don't care what anyone says.
No, not in the slightest. It will take a while. It's a year to 18 months.
Bro, listen, they're gonna have to, bro, he's gonna have to let this shit, he's gonna have to let it kind of die down a bit. Do you know what I mean? Because his reputation is in the mud, bro. Like the worst Manchester United manager since World War II, blood. That ain't a stain that you can shake off like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care who you are.
No, that stays with you forever.
That's like worse than Company getting relegated with Burnley, because it's Burnley.
Yeah, he has to wait till, he's got to wait. Because football is such a crazy world and so much goes on. You just got to, like, wait, like you said, not till people forget, but till it dies down. Because the heat is on right now. It's like, yo, you outside trying to slang in the ends, and it's like, yo, police are everywhere, man. Relax.
Bro, the block is hot.
It's hot. Like, you got to relax. Bro. You can't just be outside trying to move mad weight. Like, you can see what's going on. There's been a couple murders in the ends. There's hella gang work. There's the shootouts. Like, relax. Don't be outside. And that's where you've got to be. You just got to go inside. Because the thing, and then rebuild, because someone will look at him. We've seen ownerships like the same way. It took Ten Hag time, but eventually he got a job. Yeah, he messed it up, but he still went to Leverkusen, who are a big side.
Ollie got a job eventually, but bro, Ollie was out of work for a minute though.
Yeah, it's like 3 years, yo.
Brother, do you understand? And even he's been sacked already. Do you know what I mean? He didn't last long either.
It took him a long time. I don't know, he might have to wait for like the Braga job to open back up or something like that.
But this is what I'm saying. He's going to have to go back to somewhere that he's already worked, where they trust him already, blood. You might have to wait for the next remontada, blood, for the Sporting job.
Yeah. Braga, Sporting, somewhere in Portugal that you go, all right, at least we're familiar with type of thing, and there's less heat. Or maybe it is a Turkey thing, because the same way you see Mourinho head out there, Oli went out there, etc. It might have to be one of them.
Or a Saudi thing or something.
It's all Saudi. Yeah. They're the two that you look at and go, all right, they're potential. Yes. 100%. They're the two. Without doubt.
Yeah, because they ain't looking good for man still. I can't even lie. It's looking
dreadful. Like I said, man, day 323 of the Ruben Amorim's.
Brother, when your wife is outside, swinging, you know it's peak, innit? Like, I'll be honest. Because, bro, when your wife has to be coming out here defending the family name, you're cooked.
She said sleepless nights. Because she's next to him, and this guy just rolling over her, you know what I'm saying? And that, like, she knows, she don't see the stress.
But this is what I'm saying, and you know what I mean? He'll mind her saying that shit, because, bro, that shit's supposed to stay in the house.
Or is it that bad where it's like, all right, maybe you'll listen if I say it publicly?
Nah, bro, because, bro, if you're using your wife to try and, you know what I mean, emotionally blackmail your fans.
Not him. I'm saying her. I'm saying I reckon she's told him privately, and it's like, all right, this guy's not listening. Wait, who even interviewed her? Where did that come from?
Cry for help from his missus and that.
Yeah, who interviewed her? That's what I want to know, man. That's low. Whoever got that quote and put that out, that's low. You interviewed a man's wife for? It's crazy. I know she didn't call you. No, she didn't call you. I'm like, yeah, let's talk about Ruben Amorim.
This is crazy, bro. Man said, I always say the same thing. The system will evolve and we'll make changes, but shifting from one setup to another takes time. I try to coach the team based on the way he sees the game, bro. Because he always talks about the way he sees the game, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this guy chats shit, bro. It don't take time,
Go.
It doesn't take time to go from one system to the next, bro, because you're not coaching anything in this system. So you're better off just dashing them in a system that they already know, bro. Because at the end of the day, United players are good enough. You don't need to coach them for them to win a lot of these games, you know.
A lot of it can just be off instinct.
A lot of it.
Them just going through the like coaching themselves. Where you really earn your money as a coach is when it's tough games and you need to make adjustments against top opposition, or in a certain game that something's not working. Like, all right, let me organize this. Let me make a defensive change, an offensive change. And this guy talking about evolving. Where's the evolving? Evolve where? How's the system evolved? Like Pikachu and Pokemon not evolving? Where's the evolve?
But this is it. Now, even this, bro, man said our priority is to return to European competition. Do you know what I'm saying? Can't say what will happen, but I believe our performances will improve.
I can't say what will happen.
That means them man have given him very specific targets to make European competition, and he is not on course to securing that, bro. And the thing is, European competition is wide open right now, bro, because a lot of our competition, if you'd have looked at last season, you would have looked at Forest, Aston Villa, and Newcastle and said those were going to be Man United's main threats for top 6, as well as maybe Tottenham. And 3 of them 4 teams are shit this year, blood.
That's
Newcastle, Forest, and Villa are shit this year. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's almost a free run, you know.
That top 6, yep. That's what makes
almost a free one.
That's what makes it so irritating and so annoying. Is that the fact that the competition isn't as good as it was last season.
It's some joke thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you actually look at it, it's mental, bro. Like, this is probably the best opportunity that we would have to have like a proper run at the top 6, and we're fucking around wasting time with this manager.
And we've been having, and that's why I'm saying, depending on how, when he gets sacked and the new manager joins, how many points is he off yours? Is it 3 or 4? Is it 8 or 9? Or is it 12? Is it 11? Is it 10, 11 or 12? That's it.
Exactly. Give man the same opportunity, bro. Because at the end of the day, Ruben Amorim, I think, was 4 points off top 4 when we brought him in. Yes. You bring in a Glasner 4 points off top 4. It's a different ball game, you know.
We make Europe. I'll say that much. I think we make Europe.
But hell yeah.
I think we make Europe. That's the thing. I think we genuinely do. And that's what infuriates me so much, is the fact that these people were paid millions and seem to be surprised and shocked by how the season's gone and what's happened. Annoys me. Annoys, like, it really just irritates. You're paid millions to do so. Yeah. Paid millions to do so.
That's what I mean. Man said, would you take Xavi? I'm stuck between Xavi and Glasner. Bro, I'll be honest, Glasner's my number 1. And to be honest, Glasner and Iriola, like, for me, those were the two for me. However, knowing now that Glasner is not married to that 3 at the back system, it has to be him, bro, because he's got way more. He's way better suited to Man United, and also he's got way more accolades, bro. Like, when it comes to accolades, like, he's won more. He's done more. He's played at a higher level. He's coached 2 games a week, bro. Like, he's had teams in European competitions. Like, Iriola hasn't done that. You know what I mean? Iriola's a 1 game a week manager. That's what he is. He's a 1 game a week manager. He hasn't managed a big squad. You know what I mean? Glasner's he's won European competition. He's led teams to promotions. You know what I'm saying? And he's won two big games in this country, being the Community Shield against Liverpool and the FA Cup as well, bro. So this brother, you know that he knows how to win one-off big games, and he knows how to. And look at the unbeaten run that they're on right now, bro. He's serious.
Yeah, definitely. With me, back to the original question about it was Glasner or Xavi. I think Xavi's a good manager, and he's managed at the highest level, or know about the pressures, even though it's at Manchester United. I just don't think that Xavi is the fit people for right now. It's kind of like you start off a season, you're bottom of the league, lost 7-7, and you go, we're gonna go get Pep Guardiola to get us out of this. I just think even though Pep Guardiola is one of the best managers ever, he's not fit for purpose for this right now. And that's how I look at Xavi. Not against it. If we were to go and get Xavi, I'd go, all right, that's a bold move. Yeah, because you're trying to go from where we're at straight to the very top. You're not looking, maybe a manager can make us a cohesive, competent unit. With Glasner, quality manager, I personally prefer Areola simply because of the football. That's it, people. Like, I'm tired of more pragmatic defensive managers. What Rants is saying is, what you're saying is spot on, Rants, in regards to him winning the Europa League, him winning the FA Cup. So if we go to get Glasner, I'm not against it. I'm just saying with Areola, it's just more so what he's done also this season with what he's lost and how the team looks as well. And I'm just attacking managers since
100%. And his record goes back to last season, his unbeaten record, and that obviously includes the Community Shield win and the Cup final win.
Yeah, like,
so
like,
he's built some ridiculous momentum at Crystal Palace, and momentum is one thing that Ruben Amorim hasn't been able to build his whole time at Manchester United. You have to deep that. We ain't got back-to-back wins. He's not built momentum. These man have got 17 unbeaten.
Madrid just scored a good goal actually by Madrid 2-0.
17 unbeaten versus 17 losses in 33 games.
And we win. And the thing is, people always talk about the back-to-back. We win one Premier League game per month, people, by the way. Since January, we win January, February. So January to May, and even the start of this season, August and September, we've won one game a month. Because we won one. We beat Burnley in August, and we beat whoever we beat in September. Who was the team? Chelsea. We beat Chelsea in September. But yeah, if it's that's why I'd personally go Areola, but I'm not against Glasner whatsoever. Because they got to show, as much as they've done good things and great things before us, show and tell here. I'm tired of I didn't watch Frankfurt like that, KN, so I can't really comment on him like that. I know he did well. I know he did well at Frankfurt because he won the Europa League, but I can only go off what I've seen. Man is saying he played better at football at Frankfurt. Maybe he'll do that here. But the point I'm making is I can go off what I've seen, and that's why I just prefer Areola's football. I'm tired of not implementing that. So, but I wouldn't be against Glasner. I need managers to come and show and tell here, though. I'm looking.
You know what's crazy though, yeah? Because we talk about the football and stuff like that, yeah. But the honest truth is, the football at Man United is not good because of the players that the manager's playing. Because we have enough quality technical players to play some really, really good stuff, you know.
Absolutely. Look
like
at
we do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we have a lot of attacking, technically, very good players, bro. That we don't get to see all of them play together.
No,
we don't, and we don't get to see them in unison, and we don't get to see them play, in confined spaces, bro. So it's one of them ones where if you get Glasner to set these guys up and you get them to go out there and play, there's a lot of stuff that would just happen, bro.
Yeah,
and it's not even coaching.
Yeah, of natural, and that's where I'm at with it in regards to, you just mentioned it, we don't get to see these players play. I'm tired of managers joining and getting attached to bad players. Yeah. And whether it's Glasner, Areola, Xavi, whoever your first pick is to everyone watching this right now,
yeah,
I'm tired of that. Don't come here and get attached to Bruno or Dalot or Maguire or Shaw or Bayende, etc. I'm tired of it, man. I'm really, really tired of it. Really tired of it.
No, 100%, bro. So it's like when you look at it, like, and also one thing about Glasner is he came in mid-season for Crystal Palace, yeah, and he turned their fortunes very, very quickly as well. So he's a manager that's not going to need loads of time, bro. You know what I mean? And he will have a lot more time than he would have had if we was in loads of competitions, because we're playing one game a week. So he'll have a lot more time on the training ground than we would have actually liked, because we would like to be in European competitions. We would still like to be in the League Cup. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that we would still like to have at our disposal that we don't, innit? So I just think that's a no-brainer. Like, and for me, it's like the bro sounding out Man United Football Club, bro. He's sounding us out. Of course he is, bro.
Yeah, this dispels the. People say, "Oh, why would the Crystal Palace or Bournemouth manager leave to join Manchester United because we're Manchester United?" What are we talking about here? Acting like your profile doesn't go through the roof. Acting like you can't become a footballing god. What are we doing out here if you're successful here and turn us around? Yeah, it's ridiculous that people say these things. It's ridiculous.
I mean, bro, United is a different animal, bro. Like, United is actually a different animal, bro, when it comes to our appeal as a football club and even our commercial appeal, bro.
Yeah, that's what Dan. I've been saying this, and we're gonna give you the bag. You're gonna get the best money you've had here. So that's why when people, that should even be a story. I don't need to be told that to know Glasner would join Manchester United. We just went and got the Sporting manager. You telling me Sporting Lisbon are not bigger clubs than Crystal Palace and Bournemouth? What are we doing? And he did it held against his will, apparently. Remember that.
That's what I mean. Man was saying, he said he wanted to come in the summer. He didn't want to come. Bruv, get out of here. Do you know what I'm saying?
All this nonsense. So yeah, with it. Like again, I'm not against it. I personally go Areola, but if we were to get Glasner, Xavi, I'd go.
What is it about Areola that you would prefer though?
It's the football from what I've seen with Bournemouth. I really like Bournemouth's football. I really like, and also as well, I've been super because I thought they was going to take a nosedive, and it's early on this season as well with them losing the play. They lost 4 of their back 5, so I thought defensively they're going to struggle. I looked at who they signed. I even know everyone they signed, but when I've looked at it, like Diakate and players like that, I go, all right, let's see how you do. There seems to be no difference. They lost Holson, Kepa, the guy to PSG, I forgot his name, the centre back, and somebody else as well. Yeah, it was Kepa, it was Holson, PSG, Kirkers. I forgot the centre back he went. His name, Zabani, that's it. He went PSG. You lost 4 of your back 5, including your 2 centre backs and goalkeeper. And I watch you and I go. And then outside of that, I'm not going to lie, I don't rate their team from an individual standpoint like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Like
but that's what it's about. It's not about individuals, especially modern football, bro.
This is my point. I look at that team and I go, nah. I'm being outside of I don't rate their midfielders or attackers at all. So like Semenyo, I think is bad boy. Semenyo's quality. When I look at the rest, I did like.
And even Semenyo, he's a bit raw as well, but it just works.
Yeah, it works like Semenyo. You know what you're gonna get with Semenyo, and that's why I like Semenyo. So that's why I go with Areola. It's more from a selfish standpoint, but I am super impressed with how he dealt with his team getting ripped up, and they look no different. 4 of your back 5, because let's say they lost 4 of their back 5, replaced them, and Bournemouth were conceding goals left, right, and center. We'd all go, yeah, that makes sense. And I've seen him play, even when they went to Liverpool, played on the counter attack, but there was they went for it. Like, even though it was on the counter attack, it was clear as day what he was trying to do. And I think him with better players, that's what I like about Areola.
I hear that. And yeah, I have to agree with this, bro. The fact that Glasner is 50, 51 as well, that's got to be a green flag, bro. Because, like, bro, we got this 40-year-old hipster, bro. You know what I'm saying, at the club already, bro. And I can't lie, these young managers are dying, fam.
Yes, it is.
They're dying, bro. Yeah. Like, bro, even Alonso already, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man got smoked the other day. All of a sudden, man's talking about fucking projects and all them things there, bro. It's like, nah, allow it, man. You're at Real Madrid, bro. You was brought in to win straight away, blood. Like, Real Madrid don't bring man in for projects, bro. Real Madrid don't build nothing, bro. They buy ready-made shit, bro. That's what they've been doing, innit?
And it's welcome to La Liga with that, because I watched that game and Madrid were well and truly outplayed. And now next time you play Atletico, you gotta pattern up and do it, because they've actually been better when I've watched them. They've actually looked more balanced.
Do you know what I mean? So I think Glasner's of the age that he's gonna be a lot more emotionally stable. Do you know what I'm saying? Than a lot of these brothers as well, bro. Like, he seems like a very self-assured but a very calm guy. Like the way that I've heard him speak to other managers and speak about other managers, he's someone who knows who he is, innit? With Iraola, we ain't seen him under pressure because he's at Bournemouth.
No.
You know, them ones there, bro. And them Spanish guys can crash out, blood. Don't get it twisted. They're crash outs. Like, man just needs to get them in the right situation. They'll crash out, bro. You know what I mean? That's one thing, man, know.
And here the thing is with that, it's like taking a penalty in a World Cup final or a Champions League final. There's no substitute for the pressure you're going to be at Manchester United. Unless you're a Xavi or Zidane who are being at Barcelona or Real Madrid. That's the only way. That's it. That's it. There's no substitute. That's why when it comes to the pressure side of things, that's a wait till you get here. Because Areola, Glasner, Hertzler, none of them have been at a club like Manchester United. None of them have dealt with the pressure. They would have dealt with different pressures, but not the pressure on Manchester United. That's why I mentioned Xavi and Zidane as well. Nagelsmann has kind of, but we've seen what happened. So that's why
it didn't work out. They ran him out there quick.
Yeah, that's why I always say with the manager side of things and the pressure, that's the wait till they get here. You have no idea. You can't gauge it. It's tough. I can't say, he'll deal with it. That's all right. When you get here, let's see how you do. Because I thought, Amorim at Sporting, and look at him. And Sporting's not no minor club.
Brother, and he looked composed there, and he looked like he was chilling because it's a different level. Man said it's a completely different reality. I played 7-8 games against English teams in the Champions League, Europa League. But to play in this league is completely different. Even the game that English teams play in Europe compared to England is different. Exactly. It's called adaptability, but you can't adapt.
You can't adapt, and this is why I'm also wary of Xavi or someone who's not been here. I don't want another manager to come here and get caught out by the league, like the manager's saying right there.
And like you're saying, this is why Xavi might be a shout. Big club experience, big pressure, won the league with kids and no Messi. I understand all of that. I understand all that. You know what I mean? The experience is definitely a tick. However, he don't have experience in the Premier League, bro. This is exactly what Ruben Amorim's saying. Obviously, Ruben Amorim doesn't have a big club experience like Xavi, but Sporting are still a big enough club here that he would feel like he knew what pressure was until he came to Man United. It's a different level. And then on top of that, you've got pressure and then you're stepping into a league that you know nothing about. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the difference. You're going in blind. He thought because he played against English teams in Europe, he understood English football. But then he's even come out saying, yo, the way English teams play in Europe is nothing like how they actually play in the Premier League from week to week. So in essence, he understands that he didn't know what he thought he knew.
You think you know it until you go up. Man was fighting at cruiserweight and thought, because I'm fighting at cruiserweight, I can go up to heavyweight. And then he got hit by heavyweight.
Because man are like, oh yeah, I spar heavyweights in the gym. Yeah, all right, cool. But it's sparring. You know the ones, when you're fighting in them 10-ounce gloves, against a real fully fledged heavyweight, it's not the same as both of you being in the gym, weighing 16 ounces and you're not trying to kill each other. It's not the same.
It's not the same. Go up to heavyweight and get whacked by Derek Chisora and see how you stand.
Brother, shots that you'll walk through in sparring, if you get hit with them small gloves, bro, you're doing a stanky leg, bro.
Yes,
like,
you got to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the reality. So man need to understand that like I would take Xavi. If they say, yo, Xavi at Manchester United, like here we go, safe. You know them ones. Then I'll start doing all my research on all of his systems and all these things, and I'll embrace it. Do you know what I'm saying? And we'll do all of that, bro. We'll do all the tiki-taka stuff. Trust me. However, Glasner just makes like the most amount of sense right now, bro. And it will feel like, because it felt at the time, and I said it, when we let Ralph Rangnick go, I said, yo, the biggest mistake these man could have made. And if we end up getting Glasner in, it feels like man just continue on from there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's the right kind of person that we need at the club. Someone that understands football, understands the direction we need to go in. Do you know what I mean? And he is adaptable, bro.
Right, because he can play the back three. People are saying he can play the back four. That's why I'm not opposed to.
He can play the 3, the 4, and he understands that he has to build the team around the players.
Yeah, and this and the conversation surrounding all the managers is well and truly great, but show and tell here. I'm looking at whoever the next manager is. I'm looking 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th lineups. I'm looking at you like, all right, who are you playing? None of this. You get 10 games and you got to start figuring out stuff quick. Who works for you? Who doesn't? Who's good enough and who's not? And all these type of things. This is why whether it's Areola, Glasner, Xavi, whoever, what you did before is pretty much irrelevant to me. What do you do here? Because we watched Amorim join here and do complete stripping. The same with Ten Hag as well. That's where I'm at with it. Like, I'm just tired of it. Like, managers coming here and just turning stupid. So go and sack this manager and go get whoever. Like I say, Areola would be my preference, but I'm not opposed to Glasner or Xavi. But as I have my reservations about all of them for different reasons. About all of them. Xavi more so because he's not been in the Premier League to what Amorim was talking about. And the other two, Glasner and Areola, in terms of pressure.
And also the leaks as well. A lot of leaks have been suggesting that United are looking at Premier League, are looking at Premier League proven. That's what they're looking at. They're saying that they would prefer somebody that's got experience of the league, bro. And
that's smart. That's smart.
I just can't see past Xavi kind of being Amorim all over again. Not in terms of the results, but the fact that we're looking at what someone's done somewhere else and assuming that they're going to do it here.
Yes. And also, again, the pressure of the league. The same way we talk about it for players, I think it's the same for managers. And also, I don't know if he has a wife and kids and stuff. They got to get acclimatized to the country as well. That also plays a part too. And it like he's coming from sunny Spain, where a warm climate, and then you join Manchester United, and it's raining all the time. That's why. But again, I'm not opposed to Xavi because they have all. To me, they all have more pros than cons, and even the cons are unfair. It's more unknowns. With Areola, Glasner, and Xavi, it's more unknowns rather than actual cons. They've not done anything where I go, that's a red flag, that's bad. No, Xavi's not been here. That's not his fault. Areola and Glasner haven't managed at this level. So can they deal with the pressure? That's not their fault. They need an opportunity to do so. That's why when people say, oh, they can't deal with the pressure, how do we know if there's no substitute?
Yeah.
It's like trying to replicate taking a penalty in a Champions League final.
You're right. You don't know if somebody can take the pressure of a Champions League final penalty until they take a Champions League final penalty.
You can do all the training you want. You can take all the penalties in training. You can get in a psychologist. You can take 100 penalties a day for the whole season, but there's no substitute for that long ass walk. And we've heard legends say that walk from the center circle to the penalty is different. Like
that lonely ass walk, blood. You know,
the long walk. There. You know, you
trust me, and but especially I'm saying, shout out Thai, blood. Especially if it's raining, you know them, man.
If it's raining,
you just never know, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's raining as well, blood.
You don't want to cramp up. The noise of the crowd. You thinking about where am I putting it? I'll say this right now. I wouldn't take one. Scratch that. I know I wouldn't. Champions League final. Nah. Don't put me on one, Gaffer. Nah. I'm not taking one. Nah. That's too. I know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a decent penalty taker, but now when that comes back to the point about the managers, it's more the unknowns. So it depends on where you want to go with it in regards to it. I just want us to be a competitive, cohesive unit again. That's where I'm at. I think Areola fits that bill. I think Glasner does. Xavi probably does well, to be honest.
No, Xavi does do well, bro. It's very difficult to do worse than this manager, though, Flawless, bro. It's low-hanging fruit, innit? All you need to do is win back-to-back games and you're the Messiah, bro.
Yo, build him a statue, yo. I might cry tears when we win back-to-back games.
This is it. And big up Carl, yeah, this is facts. I remember we watched this game. We done a watch along. I couldn't believe the football that Xavi had Barcelona playing. They absolutely dog walked to Real Madrid. However, you know what I mean? There's contrasting stories as to why Xavi's tenure at Barcelona petered out the way it did. Some people are saying it was they were run badly, and some people are saying that it was because of him as a coach, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know. You know what I'm saying? And the fact is, yeah, I don't care enough to find out, bro. Like, we've got managers in this league that are here and ready.
Yeah, I do. Like I said, I would with Xavi. He's the one I know the least about because he's not managed there. I talk to some Barcelona fans. That's what I do. If we do get Xavi, be like, all right, tell me what happened. Tell me the good moments. Tell me the bad moments. Like, what's his strengths? What do you think's his weaknesses? Were you a fan when he joined? Did he make?
But a lot of them have said, yeah, like he's a good coach. But a lot of them have said that he's too emotional.
They said that about Xavi.
Yeah, bro. I've been told by multiple of them saying, "Oh yeah, he's too emotional, bro."
But then again, that could be used in the favor because people would say that about. It could be certain people would say about Klopp, for example. Is that just his management style? Is he very just on the very much on the emotional edge all the time, trying to get the most out of his players, like a Conte, for example, like a Simeone? Is he just more animated? Is that just him as a person type of thing, rather than a?
It could be, but bro, after having an emotional Portuguese manager, man, I don't want this brother nowhere near.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Yeah,
this is why I'm just like, I hear that. That's why I'm saying, go get Ariel. I need some attacking football.
But this is why I want Glasner, bro. Because for me, yeah, like temperament's important, and Ralph is very matter of fact, and Glasner's very similar to him. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And he is a
Is he Austrian, right?
Yeah, he's a disciple of Ralph Rangnick, bruv. And it's one of them ones where the fact that we've got Vivel in recruitment as well, yeah. But I just think it works well, man, because Vivel been associated with the Red Bull guys and Ralph and that. Like, bro, it just fits, blood. I can't even lie. It just makes sense. Yeah, because when we look at the recruitment, bro, it makes sense. And this thing here, yeah, think about the Jose Real Madrid team. I swear one of his teams scored like 100 goals or something like that.
They scored a lot of goals. Maybe when I say that about him being pragmatic, I'm not saying.
And Jose's a pragmatic motherfucker, but when you got good players, yeah,
they did bit.
It's one of the ones where, bro, Jose's team weren't scoring all them goals because Jose is a manager that coaches a team to score loads of goals, blood. He coaches you to not score goals, but when you've got quality players, they just make it work, bro. Like, there's goals in this Man United team. We just haven't unlocked them yet.
Yeah, it was definitely attacking players, and that's not me saying to this as well to Matona that his pragmatism can't be eliminated. I'm just going off what I've seen. I can only go off what I've seen.
Yeah.
That's all. I can only go off what he's done at Palace, and he's done a great job at Palace. That's why he'd be my number 2 option. And if we get him, if I didn't want him, I'd turn around and say, nah, don't bring him in. I'm cool with it. But I can only go off what he's done at Palace. And that's the good part. And it's not necessarily bad at Palace. It might be because of the players he has, but I don't know. That goes into the more
bro, when you look at the Palace players, no one's saying, no one's sitting there watching this team and saying, run me this player, run me that player, run me this player. Like, he's got players, like playing out their skin. Sar's playing out his skin right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously,
bring Mateta with him, man.
Well, I'm a big fan of Mateta, but it's funny because in the little interview that he done the other day, he spoke about what I liked, was that you don't often, hear managers talk about improving individual players. And it's only a 9-minute thing, but he speaks about improving Mateta. He speaks about Colomwani. He speaks about Wout Weghorst, because he had Wout Weghorst at Wolfsburg. And he talks about working with strikers and their positioning and making sure that they spend a lot of time within the width of the goalpost, because that's where the majority of the goals are scored from. Like, when you're hearing managers speak about improving players, that's a coach there. You know what I'm saying? Not, I don't have my players or I don't have the right profile of players. And bro, Mateta's starting to score more goals since he's gone there, bro. It's not a fucking coincidence.
Yeah, the most time, because he's realized what Mateta has in regards to the attributes and played to his strength. Same with Sarr. We know about Eze's qualities, and people talk about him, and then he's just got workmanlike and a system that works around him. And I put him and Areola in that bracket and go, you've both done that. Because I don't think there's either of those teams people go, give me that player, that player, that player. There's the odd one. That's it. Because look how Kirkes looks now at Liverpool.
Yeah.
Look how he's struggling now. Holson at points. Holson, I think, is a good centre back, but at points at Madrid, he hasn't looked good. I don't know how Zabani's done at PSG. Kepa, we know his limitations. So that's how I look at him.
Yeah, bro, I can't lie, bro. I still think Alonso's getting sacked, guys.
You reckon he's gone?
Brother, listen.
Or you reckon
bro, I gave him 18 months when he signed the contract. You know them ones. And now I'm thinking, bro, he might not see the season out, broski.
That's a long time. They have been better. That's what I will say.
You know the ones there?
Dude, they have looked better. They've looked more balanced. I think it's just about winning things for them. If they win things, they'll be fine. If they don't, that's when you're in trouble. Oh, that's a great goal. You just got to bang.
I say Mateta's decent. Bro, we don't need Mateta, bro. We got Sesko now, bro. I'll be honest here. We don't need a striker. I'm cool with Sesko, man, and Xerxes as the 2 number 9s. I'll be real. I'm cool with them.
I think it's with Sesko it's just more of the unknown because we don't pass him the ball. Like, he scored against Brentford and then we just didn't kick the ball long to him. No crosses to attack. No passes played into his feet where I can say his link-up play was bad or his link-up play was good or he's bad area, etc., etc. Like, I don't know about Sesko. I was skeptical about the signing because of the price tag, but we'll see how he does. But he needs service. He only played 2 matches.
Yeah, but I hear it, bro. I just think he's got good fundamentals, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got very good fundamentals. And this is why, I think that he's going to be all right, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when I look at Sesko, like, his movement in between the lines is very good. I like his first and second and even third movements at times. Like, just little link-ups I see him do, like little touches and little flick passes around the corner. Like, he's got something about him, bro. Like, he's got a bit about him. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you watch strikers, like, even when they're not scoring, like, you look at Gyökeres, bro. He's not scoring, but he's ass. You know them ones there, like, bro. When you see that guy play football, like, he's trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, no flick round the corner, no 1-2, no first touch, no nothing, bro. He's complete garbage. You know them ones there. So it's one of them ones where if I've got a striker that can receive the ball and just touch it round the corner, we're going somewhere already.
Yeah,
like,
he looks awful.
The brain looks like he's running in custard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he looks like. So it's one of them. Even Erling, we used to talk about Erling and say, you know what, Erling ain't got feet. But, bro, his feet are improving slowly, innit? But
because his link up, his hold up plays game, his hold up plays
exactly. But listen, Gyökeres makes Erling look like fucking R9, bro.
Yeah, Yeah.
Like on the ball.
Okerez is bad. There
Do
was
you
a
get
time
what I'm
where
saying?
a pass was
So,
played down the side, and I think it was Chow came over to him, and he just got the ball taken off of him. I was like, yo,
that's what I'm saying, bro. So
you better score at Haaland rate. Like you better be scoring
brother,
20,
he
25.
makes Lukaku look cultured. Do you know what I'm saying? So
He is worse than Lukaku.
it's one of them ones where, because of that, I can give Sesko time because I can see the raw materials that he has to his game, and I know that United are holding him back, because if he was playing for like the Liverpools or the Arsenals or the Chelseas, he'll be scoring, bro. I know that we're not creating, because even the goal he did score, you look at his movement for the goal and even his alertness to have 3 bites of the cherry in the first place. He reacted. And then he reacted again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's showing the right kinds of signs, innit? He's showing it.
Yeah. No, he is, and that's where it is with me. I'm not saying he is or he isn't. I just need to see him more. He started 2 games in a row. He started against City, got nothing. Started against Brentford, got barely anything after the goal. Like, with me, it's just wait and see. That's where I'm at with Sesko. Wasn't a fan of him because of the price tag and the way people was talking about him before the signing. That was my main issue. Because when I asked people about, what's he good at, people told me, his ceiling, his potential, his sell-on value. What about, that's all well and good. What does he do now? Because when Belieber was when there was conversation surrounding Belieber when we was in for him, that wasn't mentioned. And Belieber's potential is high. His ceiling is high.
Very, very high. But they're talking about what he's doing now, though. But it's different because he's in the league. Remember, Sesko came from a team that finished mid-table in Germany, so it's very difficult for you to say, and he only scored, I think, 9 goals or something.
So like 11 or something like that.
9 or 10 or something. So either way, like, that was in the league. So they couldn't say, based on what he's doing now, X, Y, Z, because we don't know. Do you know what I'm saying?
Point is, so people would have said that to me. People are like, it's the ceiling. It's like, all right, so what's he saying now? And this is me not writing him off. Think he's been put in an unfair situation, especially the money. There's no way he should have cost more than Mbeumo and Cunha. No way he should have cost more.
And he didn't, to be fair. He cost 60.
Was he 60 odd? I thought it was 70
or something like that.
I thought it was 70.
I think altogether, even including add-ons, I think he might be cheaper than Mbeumo still. Mbeumo was 71 including add-ons. I think he was just underneath that. I could be wrong though. But he was around the same price. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, I'll be honest, when you look at the market, 66 million he cost, 74 including add-ons, so he just cost a little bit more than Mbeumo. So, do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you actually look at it, when you look at the striker market, it's all right. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's not
because there's no one in that market. That market's dead, bro. Like, Voltemada for Newcastle costs more than that.
Yeah, and that's a lot. And that's where I'm at with it. And this is where we've discussed this many times on the show alone about recruitment being lazy.
How much did he go for?
Go get someone.
He went for like 80 odd mil or something, 80 million euros or something, I think.
I'll tell you now, 1 second. Let me have a look. Transfer fee.
74 million euros is only 66 million pounds. 90 million euros.
Yeah, 69 million to say in there. Wait, 1 second. Because initial fee of 75 million euros, 65 plus 5 million and add. So like 69, 70 million they're saying. And Voltemada does look decent, but to me,
he's a good player, but he's not.
He got good feet, but
he don't have the athleticism of Sesko. Do you know what I'm saying? No. But he's technically, he looks polished, innit? He looks like a technical youth.
Yeah. For someone who's like 6'6", I go, all right.
He's my kind of striker. I can't lie, bro. Like, I don't really care about the pace and power. Like, he looks like a proper old school, like, technical target man. Like, you play him the ball, he can protect it, he can head the ball. Do you know what I mean? He's got a great touch. Like, he reminds me of like them early 2000s centre forwards, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Man don't care about man's vertical jump and pacing behind. Man. Yeah, bro, man don't care about them combined stats. You know them, man. Like, man don't really care about those. Like, he's a cold brother. Do you know what I'm saying?
It also depends on how you're trying to play as well. That ties into like what is your not formation, sorry. How are you trying to attack? What is needed? But Voltemada seems, I've watched him, he seems technically very, very good. His finishing, I think, is the one thing that needs some work. He's far from the finished article. But this is then again on, like, I say this all the time, recruitment. Because there's strikers out there that are just not known to the obvious, but there's quality strikers out there. We ain't gonna have. There's never not gonna be a world-class striker or a top-class striker again. There's Haaland out there. There's Isak and Lewandowski and Kane. The next lot of these lot will be around in a few years. There'll be a striker none of us are talking about now.
100%. But you know what it is? As the game changes, what's needed to become a top striker has changed. Do you know what I'm saying? And now they're looking at guys that are more well-rounded. Guys that kind of, it's not just about scoring goals now. It's about initiating the press. It's more about being an athlete than just being a goal scorer now. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is exactly what it is, bro. And also it's about the defensive duties. And that's why Arsenal's best striker, is Marino.
Yo, spent big money on Gyökeres, big money on Havertz, and your best striker is Moreno, Good header, like.
He's their best striker, bro. And it's not close either. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where it's what the system needs, bro.
Yeah, and what's required and who you're playing against and all of these things of this nature. And that's where I'm at with it. So with the manager who comes in to Manchester United, I think you have an array of talent. And Bremo and Conny are your winger duos. Quality. They're your wing. That's your two winger duo. That's your winger pairing, sorry. And you got Ahmad to add to that. You got Xerxes, you got Sesko, you got Maino, you got Bruno if it's this season, etc. Like you have enough going forward. And also the talk of an interim manager, I'm all for that. If we
I'll take Michael Carrick.
I'd go.
I'll take Carrick. I'll take Carrick tomorrow for the Sunderland game, bro. I'll take Michael Carrick until we get Glasner, 100%. Because, bro, like it's one of them ones where Carrick's not. If you bring in Carrick, you're not writing the league off, bro. Like Carrick is a good enough coach. Like we've seen it at Man United, and also we've seen it at Middlesbrough. That he's a good enough coach, bro. You know what I mean? He can hold his own in the Premier League. I'm not saying he's going to be one of the best managers there, but with the players that we have, I reckon Carrick can do a job, bro, in the meantime.
We watch Ruud do a job. That's why I said interim.
And I think Carrick's a better coach than Ruud.
Yeah, either one of them till the end of the season. So the new manager gets a full preseason, gets rid of these players, whoever it is. Because I don't want him getting attached and having to use certain guys, etc. So I'm with it. An interim would be my preference. Do I think they do that? No, I think they go and get a manager, a permanent manager. But if they were to go get an interim, I've said Ruud. Someone mentioned Carrick to me the other day and said, "Would you take Carrick?" I said, "Yeah, I'm cool with either of those two for interim. I don't matter how well they do, don't give them the job full time. So come the start of the 26-27 season, don't give them the job full time." Real Madrid scored a bad boy goal as well. Camavinga. Rodrigo just went past like.
They're smoking that team, innit?
Yeah. They battering this Carrick side. They on smoke.
That's not surprising. They needed that anyway.
Yeah, they had to bounce back. 110%.
Yeah, them man there needed they needed the confidence after the slapping they got the other day.
They got packed up on the weekend. But yeah, don't give whether it's Carrick, Ruud, the interim, the manager job full time. Probably Jeff, I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree.
Yeah, bro. And there's talk of I'm sure you lot saw it. They're saying that Malacia has been reintegrated into the Man United squad now. You know what I'm saying? The funny thing is, I never had an issue with Malacia, bro. Like, I don't know why they were trying to get rid of him. He's not on big wages. He didn't cost lots of money. He don't look disruptive. Fair enough, he was brethren with Rashford and that, but bro, you can't hold that against him. You know what I mean?
Against him, and he didn't cause no issues or anything. It's just that the injury seemed to have done him.
And I said it, bro. Like Dorgu's not a better footballer than fucking Malacia, bro. Like, so I don't know what we're going on. People are saying that Malacia might athletically, like he might have lost like half a yard of pace because of the injuries, but he's better than Dorgu at football, blood.
He's a good.
On the ball, he's way better.
He is a good, because we've seen him play right back. We've seen him invert and stuff like that. I think it's close between the two of them. I say that much.
No, I think technically it's not close. I think on the ball, but Malacia is Dutch, blood, and he's got that Dutch street football kind of. You get me? In this attacking system as a wing back, I think Malacia might be calm.
Yeah, I need to see
he might be calm.
Forward. That's what it is. I prefer Malacia as a fullback when I've seen him play at left back. I was like,
yeah, like he's got the tenacity, but I think on the ball he's technical, bro.
As a left back, yeah, I think he's technically sound enough, yeah. And for the time being, I'm cool with him being on the side. I think it's an area we need to improve on eventually, but I don't think now. Spine of the team, that's what it is. It's spine of the team, but yeah, with him and Dorgu, it's like if any of them are out there, I don't really have any issue because I think physically they both match up as well. And I think under a better manager, they'll do better.
I hear it,
now
bro.
I think like it's crazy. So that's why I look at it with those two. Like if it's Malacia, if it, I want to see where Malacia is at though, because he's not played for us in a minute. That's also what I need to see where he's at. That's just me.
What's this? What's this?
Bro,
25, 26. Hold on a minute. What's
facts.
this? Okay, yeah, I've seen this already. Like, bro, but this is what I mean. Off the pitch, yeah, like the owners, yeah, have streamlined the company to the point where we're in a much better place. Like 158 million compared to 170, compared to 195, compared to 242 under the Glazers, bro. That's crazy. Them man have nearly halved. They've nearly halved the wage bill, bro.
They've done great with that, getting the big earners off. 110%. They did that this summer. We see Rashford with Barcelona. You see Sancho with Villa, for example. They're just two of them. Never mind your Ericssons and Varane who's left, and the list goes on. The list goes on.
Bro, man said, why do you want Carrick as interim? He got sacked by Middlesbrough, bro. Ruud van Nistelrooy got sacked by Leicester. Do you know what I'm saying? But Leicester were destined for the drop. I even said when Ruud took the job, I was like, why did he take that job in the first place? Because they was always going down. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought, right, if they're hiring Ruud, they must be hiring him for the championship. Because I was like, there's no way he's keeping them up. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's the same with Carrick, bro. Like, Carrick was in a job, yeah? It's a no-win situation, bro. The Middlesbrough job. What did they think he was going to do, yeah? What did they think he was going to do with Middlesbrough? What, get them to the Premier League? Well, Michael Carrick in his first job.
Yeah, what was their aim, and where did he fall short? What did he not do? Because I actually know, because I didn't follow him when he was.
Brother, I didn't follow them, and I don't care. He's a good manager. I know what he did at Man United. Same with Oli. Oli finished second at Man United, bro. And this brother's been sacked everywhere. He relegated Cardiff. Do you know what I'm saying? And then got sacked in Turkey, but he still finished second with Man United, bro. Like, it's a completely different job, bro. When you've got better players, yeah. When you've got better players, yeah, and also you're a man like Michael Carrick, who you've got currency in the game. You get automatic respect from players. Same with Ruud van Nistelrooy.
The fans are gonna give you.
Ruud van Nistelrooy gets automatic respect from players, yeah, when he walks in the dressing room. And then on top of that, yeah, because Ruud was a player, yeah, that was respected, he knows how to respect players as well, bro. Like the relationship that he had with Casemiro stood out to me, because they're two guys that played for Real Madrid. They're two guys that played at the top level. He understood the importance of hierarchy and the importance of Casemiro being one of the leaders in the dressing room. And then this manager comes in and freezes out Casemiro, and then has to end up reintegrating him because he fucked up.
And what I like about what Ruud did as well, he just put Casemiro alongside Ugarte in a 4-2-3, and it made sense. And then
he said to them too, he said, you man know how to play together, so play, blood. Even Casemiro came out and said, listen, me and Ugarte, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? We can communicate, we understand what each other want to do, and we just play, bro. Like, that's it. Like, that wasn't coaching from Ruud. That was Ruud saying to my man, yeah, you two work it out, safe. And that's all it was.
And that's it. Like, the thing is, it worked. The midfield functioned. We played some weaker opposition, but we also played Chelsea in that period and competed.
Yeah.
And it was a 4-2-3-1. Bear in mind, there was no Cunha in that team. There was no Ganacho was still out there. Rashford was still out there. Hoyland was still out there.
Brother, no one was talking about Man United's midfield getting run through when Ruud van Nistelrooy was the manager.
Yes.
Now, all of a sudden, we're light in midfield. Like, we got no legs. No one was talking about that when Cass and Ugarte were clamping people, bruv. Like, no one was talking about that.
And we don't have no legs when it's big spaces. That's the problem. If you do, because they aren't the most mobile, so just condense the space. Give them less ground to cover. Defend a little bit deeper.
Yeah. Bro, Cunha and Mbumo don't look like they've played in the Premier League before.
Yeah, they look terrible. Yeah. Especially in Bremo, they look terrible, man.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, they don't look like they've played in the Prem before. You know the ones, they look like they're adapting to a new league. You would never think that these men have been playing in this league for years, bro. You wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
And this is the problem. Like, that tells you everything you need to know about Amarim. He's got men that are supposed to be Premier League veterans, yeah? And looking like they're fresh off the boat, fam.
They look like they're adapting. Like, one came from Spain and one came from Italy. They legit do look like they're adapting. It's mad.
And this is what I'm saying. So
did they even have a new club bounce? But what's crazy is once the manager gets sacked and the new manager is going to take over, you're going to see it.
Yeah.
You're going to see it.
100%. Man said Cunha pissed me off against Brentford. Ruben made him look awful. You know what it is with Cunha, yeah? Cunha's another one. He's an emotional player. So when things are not going his way, yeah, you can see it. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a crash out, but the difference is between him and Bruno is he'll crash out and score a goal. You know them. Bruno will crash out and miss a penalty. That's the difference. That's the difference. But Cunha's an emotional baller.
Because he still wants to go and he'll still go and try and win. He'll give instruction. He won't complain. Hey, let's do this, let's do that. There's a reason he was fighting the bench, man, in the FA Cup. Like I said this at the time. I love that type of stuff. Like you should be fighting the bench every week, but it helps. It shows the cat you want to win. He has a desire to win, which is needed, and you need someone who will kick man up. Like that's what it is. So I think Cunha and Bremo eventually will be fine. Just under this manager, everyone's gonna suffer. Everybody.
Bro, and you can see Cunha as well. Like you can see, facts. He doesn't like the restriction in the system, and even after the game, they interviewed him, and you could see he was visibly frustrated. Like even by the way he was talking, man was just like, "Oh, like we know we should be doing better," and do you know what I mean? And boom, boom, boom. But you could see that he was just, bro, he pissed. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can see, man's visibly pissed. Like he's not used to this. He thought, bro, imagine you're struggling at Wolves and then you leave Wolves and you think, I'm going to come to Man United. Things are going to be easier for me. And it's worse, blood.
It's worse. And you're under more scrutiny, under more spotlight.
Bro, that's what I mean. And then before at Wolves, you could just go and lose in peace, blood. Not at Man United.
Nah, man, there's no losing in peace. There's no losing in peace.
Can't lose in peace, bro.
There's nothing in peace at Manchester United. When you're losing, you're under the spotlight regardless.
And this is what it is.
It's like this. There's the lights on you like this in your face, 110%, all the time, 25 days. Like, people don't realize this. So
that's what I mean, bro. At Wolves, you could lose and then just go home and eat your rice and peas, bro. Can't do that here.
Home and you're calm. And even then, he's one of the better players. So it's like, hey, I'm not even gonna get the blame. They are.
Get the blame. That's it. Because you lost 5-1, but you scored the one. Everyone's like, cool, couldn't you have done his job today? You know what I'm saying? That don't work at Man United. Everyone's getting cooked.
Everybody's on your case, man. Everyone's talking about why have you not scored yet? Why have you not assisted yet? Why are you not playing well? He's not getting on with the manager.
Bro. This is what I'm saying. So he's one of them guys where he's gonna come out, and he's saying, we should be doing better and all of these things. But the truth is, he knows this manager is cooked. He knows that because ballers know ballers. He's played for Wolves, blood. So imagine he's sitting in the dressing room with all of these players that are way better than he's used to playing with. A man are losing every week. He can't make sense of it.
Nah. He's like, yo, we got Embremo there, Mainos there, the Litz there, yours. Or just quality and goal.
Yeah.
Why do we look so destroyed? Why are we not even competing? That's my biggest issue with me. Like, we don't even compete.
In the system, he just running around, bro. He looks like Garnacho, blood, in the system. He looks like Garnacho with a bit more skill, blood. Do you know what I mean? He banged that Rabona pass in the game and that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, this guy's mad technical. Over the top Rabona pass, then we lose 3-1. It's like man's looking like Garnacho with tech, bro. Like, it's just not making sense. How are you making Cunha look like Garnacho, bro? Like, bro, nah, man. The man just got blood on his hands. He got blood on his hands, people.
Manager absolutely stinks, man. And we know this, man. Absolutely flipping stinks. It's ridiculous, man. It's outrageous. And the fact he's still here is just a complete travesty.
Yeah.
This game gone, man. We're all miserable, man. We're all freaking miserable. This game gone.
That I'm saying. So it's one of them ones where, bro, just go and get Glasner, Jim, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Wilcox, bro. Because them man gotta be, I reckon them man are definitely tapped into social media. They're definitely tapped into socials, blood. And you see them, I don't know if it's the United Supporters Trust or that pussy or that try write that letter, bro. You saw in the group chat, writing letters like, that Man United fans are behind Ruben Amorim, bro. Listen, bro, if you ever see me behind Ruben Amorim, it's because I pushed him off the cliff, blood. I'm telling you, blood. Man don't have to do no Cluedo thing, you know what I mean? Like, bro.
I pushed him.
Brother, it was me. You know them way there? Like, it was me, blood. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, before you jump, you're getting pushed. You know them ones there? This is what it is, bro. I can't lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Was it the candle? Was it the iron? Bro, man just dashed him, bro. Move. What are you talking about? Get out of my club, man.
Yeah, he be talking.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's man talking about, bro? Get out. Like, this is the reality. Get out of my football club. You're trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, like, bro, there's no thank you, blood. There's no thank you, bro.
Say that again, fam. Say that last bit again.
I said, there's no thank you. This is the worst period, yeah? This is the worst period as a Man United fan, yeah? You know why this is the worst period for me? Because the squad's actually calm, bro. This is what's pissing me off, bro. Like before, man could crash out and say, yo, man, I got Garnacho and Anthony and fucking Rasmus. Like, bro, when you got Rasmus Højlund up front, yeah, brother, it feels disingenuous, yeah, to be cooking the manager when you got Rasmus up there. You know that, man. But man, have a Cunha, Xerxes, Mbumo, do you know what I'm Sesko? Like, it's not the same. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not the same as Garnacho missing one-on-ones, bro. We're not even getting the one-on-ones no more.
We've gone backwards. We've gone worse this season.
Yeah.
We've got worse this season. Like, people just overlook that. We've legit gotten worse this season, people. Don't let that go over your head. We've added talent and gotten worse.
Yeah. Bro, the results are the same, but they've added better players, and that's how you know it's not the players, bro.
Added talent.
Like, our front line is actually cold, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If you look at Ahmad, Mbumo, Xerxes, Cunha, and bro, who did I miss?
You said didn't add Mano. That's the only one.
No, but as well.
Mano's the one.
Even if you don't add Kobe, yeah, and you add Xerxes, Sesko, Cunha, Mbumo, yeah, and Ahmad, like bro, that is man all right. Sesko, Xerxes, Ahmad, Cunha, Mbumo, them five. Like, when you look at that attacking five, yeah, that's an attacking five, yeah, that teams in the league are envious over, blood. And man out here can't beat Brentford.
Can't win back-to-back games. Can't win more than one Premier League game a month.
Brother, man are taking a piss, like one game a week.
You think? Yes.
That attack should be scoring crazy goals.
Yeah. You think? Yeah. It's awful, fam. It's dreadful. Yeah. It stinks.
Brother, between them, yeah, between those four players, that should be at least 60 goals.
It should be functioning better than how it looks. That's at least. That's the basics.
Should be 60 goals, yeah, collectively.
Better than
that attack, bruv. Like, what are we doing? Them man ain't even got 6 goals, blood.
And they don't look like scoring 6 goals. I had to lower how much I think they was going to score. And we took 2 of the highest goal scorers from last season in the league.
And then they stopped scoring straight away.
They don't look like scoring. They don't look like assisted. It's just their individual. Kanye will pick up the ball and go past a couple men. And he'll do something because he has that ability. That's why I want more from Mbramo as well in regards to that. But, yo, just get him gone so we can salvage the season, please. I beg.
Bro, it's nasty. A big up Ricardo for the super chat. Bro, Wilcox is more the operations youth, the youth situation, and Barada was never football. He was never football, bro. Like, Barada is the money man. He's the one that's he's the one that's patterned everything for us off the pitch and helped us get basically financially get our shit together. Barada's done a great job in that department. He should have stayed away from the footballing decisions, though. That's how we ended up with Ruben.
Jesus. Yeah, and this is where, again, it stems from the top. Like, you man are paid millions of pounds. You're not going to get every decision right, but you have to make better decisions. Have to. And then to back him as well. The thing is, if they sack him, and I was making this point yesterday, if they sack him and the next manager's successful, nobody's going to care. That's why the stubbornness don't make no sense. We as football fans are, what have you done for me today? If the next guy takes Manchester United to the top, we are not going to remember Ruben Amorim. We're not going to care. It's going to be like, Ruben, hey, this manager took us to this, this, and this. We've won these amount of trophies. It's like they don't understand that. Football, you can always salvage it. The relationship is never well and truly broken. It might seem so. You can get criticized and people will curse you out and say they want you out of the club. Go be successful. Go be successful and watch how people do. We've seen players do it. Oh, I don't want to be here, this, that, and the third. And all of a sudden they start scoring goals. Fans are singing their name. Look at Isak with the Newcastle situation. Yeah, they would have cursed him out for a while. Let's say they would have put him back in the team. And he's scoring goals. You think they're booing him when he's scoring goals? I bet. Okay. Go win them another trophy and see if they Sony. Come on, man.
That's what I mean. Man said Barada winning Xavi. Bro, if he did get Xavi instead, bro, we would have been in better stead right now.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm saying we would have been in a much better situation.
Just a second. Joe, it is, man. It's just such a joke thing, man.
So yeah, it is what it is, man. But bun all of that, bro. I think the writing's on the wall for Amarin, bro. It's a matter of when, not if, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's been there, 110%. Been there. We know the writing's on the wall for him, 110%. It's just a question of when he gets sacked, not if. And we knew that from the start of the season that he weren't going to make it, which makes it even more idiotic to keep him when that is the conversation. And you did the same thing with Ten Hag. But November, I think he's gone. I think he's gone in November. I'm not going to lie. I don't think he makes it through after that quartet with the Liverpool game. It could be. If the Liverpool game gets dark, which it could, if they're on it and we're off it, maybe then. But I think Liverpool, Brighton, Forest, Spurs, nah. I don't think he's got a prayer. I don't think he's got a prayer against those three. Don't travel well to Anfield. Brighton have beat us the last 3 times at OT, and we ain't beat Spurs in 3 years. And Forest are there with Ange, and Ange has his number. I think Ange has beat him like 3 times or something like that.
Yeah, bro, that's going to be interesting.
When he's at Forest. Like, all right.
Yeah, facts. Man said, this is it, bro. Man said Sunderland have 1 drop. Sunderland's a mad one because I'm not confident about the Sunderland game. I could fully see Man losing to Sunderland or drawing the game.
You know what's crazy about that, Rants? You could just insert team name there and that sentence makes sense.
Yeah.
When's the last time you was confident going into a game? Where you was like, yo, we are winning this 110%, no doubt in my mind. We got this. Who we playing after? Sunderland, there's no guarantee we beat Sunderland. And even if we lose to Sunderland, there's no guarantee that they sack him. I think that Chelsea result got him this international break. This one here coming up in October, I think that Chelsea result saved him. If we would have lost to Chelsea, Brentford, and lose to Sunderland, they might go. They don't want to admit they was wrong, man. They really don't. And
I hear it.
Everyone's suffering, and it's like you have the chance to turn it around. Because if you go get Areola, Glasner, or Xavi, and they fly, and we get back-to-back wins, finish top 6, and win an FA Cup, hey, all hail you lot for a decision. And then you go in the next window and get a midfield and get some midfielders, maybe get a goalkeeper. It's not complicated. It's what makes it so infuriating. It's not difficult.
But it is when you got a stubborn manager, that thinks that he's above the law, bro.
Yeah. But it's like eliminate the stubborn manager, because stubbornness, I think, is needed, yes, but it can be a great trait and a terrible trait at the exact same time. Especially at high level management, I think stubbornness is good and needed. I don't think you have it. I don't think you have great success without it, but then you also need to be checked. You need people around you to be like, all right, cool. Whether that is the people above you, whether it's your assistants or someone in your personal life. Like, you really gonna...
Yeah, but you can be stubborn, and still be self-aware. You know them, man.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You can be both of those things. You can be stubborn, but you can still be looking at the situation saying, all right, cool. Like, this ain't working, bruv. You know what I mean? Like, you can be both.
Yeah, absolutely. You can be both without question.
So yeah.
And that's where the issue lies. It's like, all right, it's people around you to do so. So the hierarchy who can get rid of you. Like, because surely you're having conversations surrounding these things. Like, Ratcliffe's there, Wilcox is there, whoever the hierarchy, there's conversations going back and forth. Surely. Or maybe there isn't. Maybe I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting though.
So.
What's the man saying? What, it's got a natural starting, guys? Is that what I'm seeing in the chat? Yeah, got a natural starting against Benfica. And yeah, before we wrap up, man said, "What's you guys' best starting 11? What is yours anyway? What 11 would you start, Flawless?"
I'd go Lamens because unknown is better than the nonsense that's going on.
Facts, yeah.
Maz Dog, who was fullbacks, Yoro Delit. Midfield, I'd go Casemiro, Meno, Ahmad in the 10, and Bremo, Cunha, Sesko.
Yeah, mine would be the same, but I'd play Xerxes instead of Sesko.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with that.
No, I hate it.
Can't go wrong with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Cannot go wrong with that at all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah, big up everyone inside. Man, I'm gonna redirect anyway. And yeah, bro, listen, I've got graphics for the Chelsea game and also the Marseille game. You get me? So it is what it is, bro. I'm gonna try find this Marseille game, blood. And if I can't find it, I'm gonna fling on the Chelsea one. But either way, I got the graphics for both of them. Because this BN7 says Marseille's meant to be on, but it's showing me tennis at the moment. So I don't know what the fuck's going on here, bro. You know what I mean? But either way, we're watching football, guys. You know what I'm saying? So like the game is the game.
Facts.
So yeah, big up. Yeah, Liverpool's on BN1. So yeah, we're gonna redirect over to the watch along now, people. Anyway, you already know what time it is, and then I'm probably gonna play FIFA later, bruv, because
you went in the career mode.
Because I'm in the fucking FA Cup final now.
Oh shit, let's go. Right, you ran through that. That's
yeah,
the FA Cup final.
Yeah, I'm in the FA Cup final, blood, and it's the next game, I think. So I'm gonna play that tonight, bro.
You got
it's Southampton, I think.
Oh jeez, oh yeah, that's a dub.
Yeah, but them motherfuckers, I think they beat me in the league though. No, I lost to Sunderland, bro. Like in the league, bro. That AI is fucking with me, bro. Like I was closing in on top 4, yeah. As like literally I'm 5th, closing in on top 4, the man lose to Sunderland, bro. Like I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Piss me off, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, man was right there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 4 points off top 4, yeah, but there's 2 games left. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't get to play any of the teams above me, so I'm probably not going to make top 4. But if I finish 5th with the FA Cup, then I shouldn't get sacked.
Nah, that would be a good season, and you back in Europe and that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, man, I have to see in it. But yeah, man, big up everyone inside. Man's gonna redirect to the watch along now, people, and then yeah, bruv, then it's FIFA after, people.